What is up? What is going on? It is a big day in No Cash Clash Land. Thank you guys for stopping by, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and today we've done it together. We have absolutely achieved this together, Galafam. I love you guys. I thank you so much. It is time to go to Town Hall 10 and ignore the rush lab, right? We know that this is going to be an issue that we will deal with. We know that it is an issue that the Clash of Clans development team should address at some point, how quickly you can progress through the town halls, yet the lab just lags behind, even though I promise you, we had a lab upgrade going 95+% of the time as we rolled through Town Hall 9. Now, this also is going to be an episode talking briefly about what to upgrade first when you go to Town Hall 10. I'm going to keep it brief. I'm going to keep it to the point because there's no sense in belaboring the point. Now, what we might belabor is this upgrade. Let's go ahead and do the dramatic countdown as we prepare to upgrade to Town Hall 10. Here we go. In 100, 99, 98, 97. You know what I just realized? Now is the perfect time to remind you, as you're counting down things, you should be counting down the fact that Code Galadon only lasts for 7 days, right? You've got to go to settings, more settings, and scroll to the bottom, type in Galadon every 7 days. You guys, I love you for doing this. Thank you. Supercell sends me about 5%. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps fund the Gold Pass giveaways and keeps the lights on around here. So thank you guys again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... upgrade. There it is, Town Hall 10. We've made it. That is it. Oh my gosh, it was easy. Thank you guys for the support. Now let's go ahead, get right into it. Upgrading first at Town Hall 10. Always do your clan castle first. You get siege machines at Town Hall 10 when you upgrade your clan castle. Number 2, make sure you upgrade your lab. Get that laboratory going because you obviously are going to have tons of new troop levels. Number 3, the spell factory. You're going to hold more spells in your army and get new and cool and awesome spells. Number 4, of course, the army camps. You've got 5 extra army troop space per camp, so get the army camps upgraded as quickly as possible. Now, beyond those 4, it gets a little bit hazier, and what I mean by that is, yes, you want to work on your heroes, but I would say after these first 4 are done, it's time to start working on some of the brand new things that show up at Town Hall 10. Maybe not the Inferno Towers yet, but obviously there is a cannon, there is an archer tower, all sorts of important things like that, new walls that you can start to throw in that loot, okay? So remember, do what I say, not what I do. That was the all-important list of what to upgrade first. I won't necessarily be doing that, all right? Now, I will definitely work on the clan castle first. I'm super excited to have siege machines available. That is going to be very cool to run those in there. And then, of course, the camps. It's, you know, people say it's super important. It's important. It's not like the craziest thing. It's 20 extra troop space after you get all 4 upgrades done. Now, what we're doing right here, of course, is moving the new progress base over, right? We need everything that needs an upgrade to the right of the walls, everything that doesn't to the left of the walls, but right there, that is your critical group, okay? The bottom corner of the base was the most critical buildings you want upgraded first. Then, the defenses, they're pretty much last, okay? You want, oh, we forgot the spell factory there, but yeah, the defenses are last. Those can come. You need to focus on the stuff at the bottom first, and then kind of in the middle are the resource buildings. You're going to want to get those up because it's free loot, right? But they're much cheaper than the defenses, so you can usually squeeze those in as you have free builders between the other upgrades. Now, the storages, luckily, they don't get another level at Town Hall 10, so that's kind of nice. So we move all of those over here to the not needed to be upgraded side, and then we're going to have to move the walls over because we simply don't have enough room for everything else. But the bombs, yes, the giant bombs also need another level, and then the gold mines as well. Last but certainly not least, the walls, luckily only 1 level. So we go to level 11 with all of these walls at Town Hall 10. Remember, at Town Hall 9, we had 2 levels, so it's going to be a little bit less of a grind perhaps. Also, we've got wall rings. Now is probably the best time to start using them. You don't want to really use them at Town Hall 9. Now it's 1 wall per ring at Town Hall 10, so that'll be a nice progression as well. Now, for me personally, I only had 2 builders free as we arrived at Town Hall 10 because, yes, I did use the book on the Town Hall. I probably, if I look back at it, I probably should have saved and used the book on the lab. okay? Or the spell factory, because it's very painful to go without spells without a spell factory, okay? So the lab, in the meantime, obviously, it's going to be okay. We got to get it upgraded sooner or later. But there it is, the spell storage capacity. That is the key. Don't worry about the clone spell so much as having 10 spell storage capacity in 6 days instead of 8. That is significant, really significant. In the meantime, just be creative. For me, I think that we'll probably just raid with maybe some haste spells, maybe no spells at all. And actually, we're going to focus primarily on using Barch for the next 6 days because it is probably the one farming attack strategy that does the best without needing spells. You could bring lightning spells and take out mortars maybe if you're going to Barch and have a little more success, but I promise you, we are going to be hugely successful just barching with no spells over the next week or so. So the spell factory goes over there to the completed side, the clan castle. Remember I said that was the key, right? Do that one first, and I didn't do it first? Fine, whatever. Okay, we'll get there, I promise. Hold on here. We got to jockey some stuff for position. Just reminding myself, clan castle next, okay? No doubt. And how do we do that? Okay, the camps, yeah, you know, an extra 20 space. That's great, exciting and all. But it is about the clan castle. So we're going to get the clan castle upgrading. And I think, wait a minute. Oh, you know what? That's right. I've got a rune of gold. We have a rune of gold, so we don't need to go out and farm nonstop. So we can just use the rune of gold. And it works out really well because we're almost broke, right? So we're only going to waste 215,000 gold. No, we're not going to sell it for 50 gems, which was the thought previously. We will go ahead and use it now, and that is going to help us out with the upgrades. So an extra almost 8 million gold, over 8 million gold rather. There it is, 8.5, because remember the storage was upgraded because your town hall itself now holds more loot than it did previously. So there it is, siege machine capacity in, again, about 6 days. So this is like ripping a band-aid off. Somebody said that in my stream. Getting the painful upgrades done with at the beginning. You know, we're going to be without spells for a while. So let's go ahead and get the lab, get the clan castle upgrading as well. Now, of course, you can still use a clan castle while it's upgrading. And the lab, not as critical. You obviously can still train troops while the lab is upgrading. But yes, the troops that we're going to be training are going to be Barch after this current raid. Now, we do have an old Queen Charge Hog Rider army sitting that's already trained, but beyond that, for 6 solid days, I will be using 110 archers and 110 barbarians and deploying them as quickly as possible in the next episode, or 2, or 3, or 4. How about this Town Hall 10 pack, huh? You can't pass that up, right? Okay, fine. Is it an old joke by now? You guys know I'm not going to buy it. Okay, fine. We won't buy the... Oh, man, but it would be so nice, right? 20 bucks, though. As a free-to-play player, the idea of spending $20 is ridiculous. It's not even remotely possible. I mean, the gold pass for a free-to-play player to come up with $5, maybe, but 20 bucks? Come on. You're dreaming, Supercell. Okay, let's go ahead and get this last raid done. Now, this is, of course, my first raid as a Town Hall 10, but we couldn't even use a power potion because the lab hasn't upgraded yet. And remember that. That's an important key to remember. Don't make the mistake of wasting a power potion when your lab hasn't upgraded, because you need to get your lab up before the power potion will take effect. So this is just going to be essentially my first raid at Town Hall 10, of course, against a Town Hall 10, but really as pretty much a Town Hall 9, right? All right, so we get it done. Just excited to be here, and I wanted to let this attack run out while I tell you guys that I can't thank you enough. It was so funny. When I started this series, I was kind of... Okay, I'm going to be totally honest with you guys. I was not that excited about it. I thought that, you know, I've done this before. What will happen is I'll get to like Town Hall 7 or 8, and it'll start to become a grind, and I won't have as much fun, and I'll want to stop, and, you know, maybe the viewers won't be into it, and it'll just become a chore. And I would hate nothing more than for my job to become a job. And luckily, thanks to you guys and to me enjoying this, it hasn't. And yes, for those of you that didn't know, this is my full-time job, okay? Casting, content, creating YouTube is what I've done full-time 40, well, okay, not 40 hours a week. It's more like 60 to 70 hours a week. But yes, for the last 7 years. And it's thanks to you guys that I'm able to do it. And I cannot even begin to tell you how I wish I could give you guys all gold passes and free gems, because as Jon Snow once said so eloquently, I owe you a debt of gratitude that I can never repay. And not a single day goes by that I don't realize how very lucky, fortunate, and blessed I am to be able to do what I love what I do. And you know what they say, if you have a job that you love, you never work a day in your life. And I do feel that way. Yes, I complain that it's a grind. Yes, I complain that, oh, I have to go through all this farming and use the same attack. But come on, I'm playing video games from my home and talking to you guys about it, yelling about video games for a living. I have no room to complain. So thankful for that. And this is it. So this is the end of the very first Town Hall 10 raid ever and the beginning of a whole new era for me in Clash of Clans. I cannot wait as we continue to progress. Here is the status report, and here are the trophies. Staying about the same, surprisingly, right around 3,000 for now, but we will certainly drop. For gems, just the training potion, so we're down 25, still well over 3,000. For heroes, this will start to become interesting again, obviously. And then we will also put back in, say, the gold grab, maybe an elixir escapade as a record for the biggest raid at Town Hall 10. For next goals, it's all about the parch, baby. Let's go, man. The old becomes the new, becomes the old. And you guys have made it to the end of the episode. Thank you so much, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. I do think about, love you, and appreciate you every single day. So stay inside, be careful, be kind to each other, wash your hands, be careful. What? I said no. Be kind to people, animals, and plants. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more text. Oh, man, where'd my mind go there? Galadon, getting on in the years, man. You won't be able to talk fast like that forever.